1.
We got, yeah. We got Jesse on the mic, yeah. We got Jesse on the mic. Got Hunter here too. Actually throwing haymakers, never knowing what should do. Christian got the facts loaded, chambered and ready. Mike steering this ship while the whole room gets deadly. And where's Derek at? Man, he picked the wrong week. Out on a cruise ship, sipping drinks on the beach while we're here in the trenches, making noise for the crowd. Turn the volume to 11, let the speakers scream loud. No brakes, no filters, no corporate control. Just 5 loose cannons with a microphone roll. The tension keeps building, feel the walls start to blow. Jesse, Hunter, Ashley, Christian, Mike. Now everybody stand up. We've been doing it a year. Now everybody stand up. Been doing it a year. Welcome to the show.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Even My Grandma Doesn't Like You. Episode 52. We've been doing it a year. So,
let's go.
Welcome, everybody.
Before we get started, Mike, that was a better song than Derek has ever put out. I'm gonna put that out.
Best intro song yet.
That was probably the best intro song I've ever heard. Derek should take lessons.
You know what's funny is I think Derek's biggest fear is that we were going to roast him from the start. Start to end.
Man.
And I assured him as his best friend that we wouldn't do that. And right from the jump, I hammer him in the intro song and you come right off the top.
I don't think I've ever gotten goosebumps from an intro song, but when he said Mike's steering this ship, I was like, oh, fuck. Like, oh, man.
All right.
Got it going.
Listen. We couldn't do this without Derek on a weekly basis, but for this week, we are going to do it without Derek. I am one of your hosts. My name is Mike. I'm kicking it over to...
My name is Hunter, another one of your hosts. Not the offspring of Mike, but I'm kicking it off anyways, too.
That'd be me. And I am one of your hosts, Jesse. And I am throwing it out to...
And I'm catching it, and I'm Ashley.
That's good, right?
Nice.
That good?
And it's not going to get thrown to me. I am Christian.
Yeah.
I kicked it to you. I had a little razzle dazzle.
I didn't see that.
Every single person got it thrown to them. Christian just waiting there with hands open, like a 5-year-old at his first t-ball game. He's like, oh, just nothing.
We tossed the ball up to myself on this one.
Yeah.
Self alley-oop off the backboard, I guess, for this one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Christian,
Listen,
by the way.
I gotta tell you, I don't know if it's already got me crying. I put beef tallow on right before this show, and it's already burning like a motherfucker right now. It could be just me sweating from the nerves.
You have to put that shit on, like, constantly? Like, why? It's 8 o'clock at night and you're putting beef tallow on your face?
Well, I didn't put it on at 8 o'clock, Jesse. I probably put it on earlier in the day, but it wasn't until I threw on my the old sunglasses and shades and then, listen, you guys are funny already right off the bat. It made me cry a little bit. Or I'm sweating. Either one, it doesn't matter. This is the 52nd episode of this show. Now, for a little bit of history on podcasts in general, very few even make it past episode 3. A lot of people get this idea, they start a show, and then it fails miserably, or they lose interest, or somebody's spouse makes them quit. That could happen, I guess.
Yeah.
That can happen, I guess.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Legend has it.
Sure. So very few make it past episode 3. Of the ones that make it past episode 3, even less make it past episode 20. So we are in rare area, guys. We are at episode 52. We've been doing the show a year, and I couldn't have done it without all of you. So thanks, everybody, for being here. I appreciate
We
it.
did that.
It is interesting that even with this one statistic, we're on both sides of it because we did try. Everyone, our listeners know we had a show back in 2020, and we did not make it past episode 20. We did not make it that far.
Nope.
So
It's absolutely super hard to make it that far. I think it's probably the commitment. I think it's maybe the energy, maybe it's the topics. Who knows? But for one reason or another, these things they don't make it that far. But we are to the contrary.
I think it might just be because we're stubborn, and You know, I think that's really it. I don't know if many people are watching thinking we're hilarious. I think we are just stubborn, all of us, collectively.
Well, I mean, and let's not. I won't beat around the bush. I've got very little going on these days. So if all of a sudden I have a free Thursday night, I'm gonna fucking go crazy. So you guys keep me sane. So I appreciate you showing up for sure.
There you go. That's why we do it for you.
It's been fun so far.
Happy 1 year, everybody. We made it a year.
Happy 1
Yeah.
year.
Very special.
We've been celebrating 1 year for like almost 2 months, by the way.
Yeah,
Every
it was
episode, you tell me happy 1 year.
Yeah, it was like our Christmas episodes. We had 4 weeks. we had a Christmas episode 4 weeks in a row in December of last year for no reason. Just hey, happy Christmas episode. We ran out of ideas.
They weren't
These
even
are the things
Christmas
that-
themed.
Yeah. It wasn't even Christmas themed. This is the Christmas episode 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
Yes.
But these are the things this is what a podcast needs to do to last 52 weeks is celebrate the same topic 3 episodes in a row.
Yeah.
And here we are. We've done it.
I can't wait to have 7 4th of July episodes. It's gonna be great. It's
Next week is
fireworks.
the first one.
Absolutely. Yeah, and then it'll extend into August. But
Yeah, so Mike, I was wondering, in your hand, what did you have?
glad you asked, Jesse. It's like you knew I had something. Now, a pen is in my left hand, and that's very important. But in my right hand, I have what is known affectionately in normal episodes as the comedy card.
Nice.
This week is no different. I've got it chock full of lots of things to talk about. I'm going to go back to last week, and it might be the week before, I'm not really sure, but we talked about public restroom etiquette. And I remember, that one hit me so hard because I felt like we left a lot on the table with that. It's kind of on the other side of it. Rather than how you act in public restrooms, it's whoever's stocking and planning and designing these public restrooms. I'd like to talk about that because, for example, what's with the giant fucking roll of toilet paper? You know the one that's like the size of like a Hyundai's tire? It's like massive. It's this big. Yeah. And I get what they're doing. They're like, if we just put these things in, then we won't have to swap toilet paper for like a month and a half.
Yeah.
But the toilet paper's not strong enough to take the whole swing of it. Like you literally need to get it with both hands and gently pull down. It's impossible to deal with these giant rolls of toilet paper. Also, and this is just listen, public restrooms are the only place I poop. So I know that the rest of you are like, where's this coming from, Mike? This is coming from my heart. Like I feel this in every fiber of my body.
Only is a big word there. That's obviously you only poop in public restrooms?
I almost exclusively. I bought a 4-pack of toilet paper when I moved in this apartment in January. It is June, and I have not bought new toilet paper. It's just.
That might mean you just need help wiping. That's all that means.
No.
Does it have to do with using a bidet? Does that help you save on toilet paper? Do you?
Excellent question, Hunter, and I'm glad you brought this part of the conversation up. No, it's my cycle, whatever you want to call it, happens at like 8:30 a.m. and it happens so 5 days of the week I'm not home. I'm at work. So public restrooms. Now Saturday you're like, okay, well what happens on Saturday? It's like my body knows. My body's like, we don't poop here. So all of a sudden Saturday gets pushed into Sunday. And Sunday is like, finally, okay, 2 bowls of Raisin Bran, we're going to go with it. Fine, okay, we got it. But now we're back on Monday. So like I said, almost exclusively, I'm pooping in public restrooms. So this is an issue that's near and dear to my heart.
That's pretty good as for saving. That's like a good money saving hack, I think. Actually, I think that's actually another topic we'll get to later. That's probably like the cheap guy in you that's looking to just save a little bit here. Your body's like, I don't know. I'm just gonna poop outside of the home and not have to talk to toilet.
I don't know what it is, but when you say cheap guy, my first thought was Derek. I don't know why, but it just was. So I thought of Christian. Right now, Derek would say, oh, it's kind of based off my water bill. It seems like Christian is taking like 800 shits a day.
Yeah.
That's all he does. He takes baths and shits. That's what Derek would say if he was here.
Yeah. As soon as I get home. As soon as I get home. Every day.
You know, I after that
Every day you
topic,
get a call.
2 weeks ago, I don't know if it's just me. Maybe it's just me and my shy little bladder. Maybe that's all it is. But I'll walk into a public restroom, and as soon as I hear someone open the door, like someone came in after me, I go, fucking idiot motherfucker. And then I can't pee for like at least 5 minutes. I have to wait until they leave or they go in the stall. If they go in a stall. Sometimes they just like stand behind me waiting for the urinal.
Jesse,
and I'm like, this fucking bitch. I'm just going to zip up my pants and pretend I went, wash my hands for no fucking reason, and then leave and then come back.
That's funny
that happens
because
to me all the time.
Jesse is probably one of the sweetest guys you'll ever meet in your life, and to hear that just because somebody follows him into a restroom, he turns into like this hate-filled, like borderline, like murderous person. He's like, "Fuck you!"
I'm just like I'm holding my wiener, and I'm just like, die. Behind me.
You know what?
They hear you
Jesse,
talking to yourself.
I fully understand that. I have experienced that so many times. I remember one time when I first started coming down here and kind of hanging out with the family, all that. We were at can't remember the name of the bar, but I think it was up near Derek's house. Everybody was there. The entire family's there. And so I'm like, I gotta take a piss. And everybody apparently is like, yeah, me too. And it was like a small little mobile bathroom that they had set up.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. I felt like I was going to explode, and I'm like, I gotta go. So I go in, I go to the urinal. It's literally the size, smaller than this room. In comes Hunter, in comes Derek, in comes Caden, and I'm like, just go. And I'm yelling at myself. I'm like, it's fine. I couldn't pee. But you're right, Jesse. I shook. I turned around and went, I gotta wash my hands. And
Wow!
No, you have to sit there and like go, yeah.
Oh my God! You guys
can even see that.
You guys are literally faking orgasms in a bathroom. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
We're faking the relief of peeing, even though.
My point is nobody fake pees. Nobody fake pees. Like, people fake orgasms and they go through, they're like, that was great. Thumbs up.
I understand Jesse's pain. I've had anxiety pees where I cannot, I just, nothing wants to go.
Yeah, and I know I've mentioned it on here before, but like going to a hockey game or a concert, if you go during intermission, everyone goes at the same time, I do that. And I do it like 4 times. I keep getting in line, hoping I'll get lucky. Someone will follow me.
Jesse, I imagine if you walk into a bathroom and there's no dividers between the urinals, you're walking right back.
No, even if there is, it's like if other people exist around me, I can't do it. Like,
even
that's
if you're in a stall?
Yeah, well, sometimes. But if I hear
easier.
So in a stall is easier, but sometimes if I hear a manly man showing off his power and like releasing his power hose into the water, and it's like the loudest thing. Then I get intimidated, and I know you're a girl, so you don't know what I'm saying, but it goes.
Yeah, I'm not a shy peer at all.
And I'm like, God damn it, come back out. We're not
getting into with the screwdriver, like, get out.
Come on. Damn it.
I absolutely promise. We're not glossing over the fact that Jesse just said he released his power hose. Like, what the fuck?
Absolutely insane wording.
Yeah,
that's very
I can't relate to sometimes I will. I mean, I've had it where like I'll walk in the bathroom, I'm like not able to start my stream yet, and then someone walks in, they come in, they just blast the shit out of the urinal, and then like, and I'm just like, dog, I'm working on it. Like,
get ready for this.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Oh my God!
I think it's way more common. Dad, I think it's way more common than you think it is. Like,
maybe I need to donate my brain to science.
Crazy. That's where I have to push back, because if I can't pee, I just stand there until I pee.
Dude, no way.
You're gonna be there for hours.
Actually, someone's gonna be like, that guy is a problem because he's been there for 20 minutes.
Yeah. Hunter, you know what happens, and it makes it 10 times worse. Is somebody comes in and goes, "Yo, Hunter, are you good?" And you're like, "Fuck, dude."
Has that happened to you?
No, because that doesn't happen to me because after 30 seconds I go,
You give up.
yeah.
No, bro. Listen. Like I said, so I've been been in the situation where I'm standing there peeing or trying to. I just walk in, I'm starting to pee, but it's not starting. Someone walks in, they blast the shit out of the urinal, they wash their hands, they walk out, and I'm just still there, or maybe I've started peeing by then. But I'll just wait. I'll just faking the relief and shaking, and then being like, that was a great pee. Anyone else? Fist bump everyone on the way out. That's crazy.
After I left, and you're like about to start your stream, another guy walks in, and it's just like an endless cycle. Then what?
He doesn't know.
Then you're gonna be like me.
Well, their memories aren't connected. They don't know that I've been there for 3 people.
This is unbelievable.
Which hasn't happened, by the way.
This is unbelievable.
I usually don't get that.
Christian, tell me, because then I'm gonna bring all this together.
I got one more thing. One of the first times that I was in the bathroom when Lek had to pee, she's sitting there and I'm just like I'm on my phone or some shit, and she goes, "Can you sing?" I'm like, "Huh?" And she goes, "Can you just sing a song? It helps me pee." So now if I'm near her in the bathroom, I have to sing a song. It could be any song. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, that's not real. That's not real.
Lek is a shy peer. She makes me turn the water on sometimes.
So sing a song to drown the noise?
Wait, so that's Alexis singing the song?
No, I have to sing.
Okay,
Whoever is near her when she's peeing has to sing a song.
Okay, let's role play.
You can confirm.
Let's role play here. I'm gonna be
Doesn't make me
Alexis. I'm Alexis on the toilet, and you walked in.
Yep. Oh.
Why are her boobs out?
Yeah.
and then you have to sing, or what?
Lek, pee. Just do it. You're a big girl.
You would go, "Can you sing a song?"
Can you sing a song? I'm shy.
I guess. Let me think of it.
Come on.
6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking. Yeah, and then she starts peeing.
Wow.
And she's faking it, by the way. She's faking it. She's not really peeing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Listen,
She has a water bottle that she's hiding and just pouring it into the toilet.
Yes, she's got it strapped to her side. I gotta admit, when I thought about this, this is bananas that you guys are all dealing with this. My biggest issues in public restrooms is the size of the toilet paper roll. And I don't like those handles that go up for wee and down for poop. Like you got to push it in different directions.
I've never seen one of those.
I've never seen one of those.
Oh, so it's a big thing up here. It's a two-way handle, and it literally said you. Yeah,
I lived up there.
I swear to listen. Don't call me a liar to my face. I know if
I've been in Florida for 6 months, Dad. I mean,
is it a pipe coming down into the toilet, and you go?
And there's a handle. Poop? Yeah, there's a handle, and you go up for wee, and you go down for poop, and it depends on how much water it sends down. And I'm like, who's touching this dirty ass handle? And going, oh, I only peed. Let me go. I just fucking kick it with my foot down every time. I never touch it.
I always kick them.
You guys have unbelievable public restroom issues that I hadn't even considered. So
I don't know what it is. It's like a center of attention thing. Like I can't do drive-thrus. I can't pee in restrooms. There's a lot wrong going on up here. I don't know what it is.
But the thing I don't understand is that your job requires you to not do. Like you have to step into this role where you sometimes need to tell people, get out of the store or stop. You have to resolve conflict.
I'm good at that. But once you put me in a bathroom environment, I become the beta. I am the Charlie.
You're not even beta, the Charlie. But what if there's like a customer conflict that you need to resolve in the bathroom?
Oh, okay, like I'm going in the bathroom. There's 2 guys fighting. I go.
While you're peeing. You're peeing, by the way.
Yes.
Jesse sees a 6-year-old walk in the bathroom. He goes, "Oh no. The alpha's here."
What's up, nerd? And I'm like, shit.
Emma brought up a good point in the chat. The bathrooms that have like an auto sensing flush, but it doesn't work. So you have to hit the size of a fucking thumbtack black button, and you're just like, oh great, how many fucking germs are on this thing that I got to touch now with my finger because you can't
do a high kick.
You can't kick this thing, man. It's like a tiny little. It's like the head of this pen. It's very small.
10 folds of toilet paper and then
going on the side.
Yeah, it's on the
toilet
side.
paper that you apparently love to use, by the way, is like half ply. It's not even a full ply. It is the worst toilet paper.
Yeah,
and you use it the majority of the time.
It's the cheapest.
Please pull the toilet paper down and rip it too before I grab some to use because I don't know who touched the last bit of it.
Yeah.
Another thing.
Oh,
I don't know
shit.
if all girls do that.
I didn't even think about that.
Never even thought about that.
You're saying the last little bit of toilet paper that's hanging down
I
might
always
be
rip
dirty?
it. Yeah.
Okay, I got to go set myself on fire now. I did not know that. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, new fear is unlocked right now because I didn't know that was dangerous.
Wait, but you're already lining. Well, the thing for me is I'm already lining the toilet. Like, so I'll pull off toilet paper to like line the toilet.
Oh,
you
yeah.
do that too, Ash,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I squat unless I have to poop, but it would take a lot for me to poop in public. Like, I can hold it pretty well for that. But if I had to, either way, even if I'm lining the toilet, I'm going to pull it, rip it off, always dispose like 4 squares, no matter what.
Yeah, but you're touching it, so it's too late. You're already contaminated.
Yeah, but I don't want it touching my parts if I don't have to.
Oh.
I don't know what's on there, and it's gross, and probably I don't know if somebody peed and then grabbed it. I mean, I don't know. It grosses me
Wow.
out.
No, I mean it's all
After
it's
me,
all
probably
just,
not.
Yeah, it's all just a big mental game.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Listen, I feel like I could go on forever with public restrooms, but at some point, as I'm steering this ship, I have to migrate off of it. So let's move on to something so much more important. Have you ever been walking through the store and you saw a mannequin at like Target or something, and you found yourself attracted to it?
Every time, especially because now at Target they do like the I wouldn't even know what you call it, but like the fatter
busty.
mannequins,
The plus size models,
yeah, plus size, and
Yeah.
it's like holy shit. Right when I see it. Yeah,
Jesse just went limp. He was like,
yeah.
He's faking, guys. Don't believe it. He's definitely faking that. That's not real.
Yeah, you've gotten pretty good at calling out my fakes. Huh?
No, I mean back in the
See about
day
that tonight.
when I was a
Down,
kid.
there's actually he needs to change his underwear.
Yeah, and good thing he's in the right department to go get a new pair of women's underwear. So
They got great deals.
yeah, I mean, like when I was a kid, they'd just be these very basic mannequins, you know, and they had nothing. Now every mannequin has the fucking nicest ass, like it's a huge bubble butt. She's super fit. Her arms are toned. You know, she doesn't have a head, but you could picture what it would look like. You're like, God damn it, I think I'm attracted to this mannequin. It's crazy.
Or it's one of those things where the mannequin is super buff and he's wearing this nice workout shirt, and I'm like, I'm buying that shirt, and then I buy it, and it's like some baggy piece on me, and I'm like, oh, so it's just the mannequin that looked good. That's all it was.
Jesse's
better, or you know what, Jesse? You have I would rather it be baggy. I still fill it out, but not in the way that mannequin does.
No, they'll be like flexing their huge biceps, and it's like ripping the shirt. That could be me. I want that size, and then it's like way too big for me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I'm a scrawny piece of shit. Forgot.
Jesse's
Target.
Jesse's going over to the mannequin. He's like, I want to just feel the fabric, but he's running his fingers along the abs of the mannequin. It's
And
crazy.
I'm like, shh. I'm just feeling the shirt.
Absolutely. And it doesn't just stop with the fit ones. Like they in like the pregnancy section. I go, God, I don't know who's fucking lucky enough to get that one pregnant. Jesus Christ, that one's hot. I'm like, and then I have this moment of like, that's the initial thought, and then like right after that is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's a mannequin. Why are you thinking this? And then you know it all just kind of comes out.
That might just be a guy thing. Ashley, have you ever walked through like a Hollister and been like, that's a ass mannequin right there?
No.
No? Just me?
As soon as you said Ashley, I already knew what her answer was going to be. There's too much spelling out. Have you ever walked through and saw a mannequin and gotten a little bit of a butterflies in your stomach? No.
Wait, don't jump to no. Don't jump to no. He's ripped.
But you have to like see a mannequin and be like, damn, I wish I looked like that, or I wish Seth looked like that. there had to be that. Yeah. So
They
you were
look
to a
fake.
mannequin.
They look fake.
You notice how fast there was a no on that first question,
Yeah.
and then just like,
But right when I said that you wish Seth could look like that mannequin, she's like, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah. She softened real quick. I'm pretty sure if you ask her a follow-up question, all of a sudden she's like, all right, fine. All right, yeah, we all think it.
Don't twist my arm too hard, okay?
There you go. Seth is perfect the way he is.
Yeah. Switching subjects really quick. This is a surprise topic, so we've had a few. I have a few surprise topics that you guys don't know coming. Very soon, actually, I have 2 medical procedures that are on my calendar. One just went down this past week. I had a I
forgot.
Yeah, you guys forgot about this. I had my first ever colonoscopy, which the funny thing about this is
timer, huh?
Yeah, the setup for this, the preparation for this was extensive. Bad. It was extensive. They said you need to drink this liquid, but what they didn't tell you is that the next 48 hours of your life, you should not even remotely think about leaving the house. So, and I didn't. I blew off everything I had going. I had every work appointment, every personal appointment. I didn't leave the house, and it was a good thing I didn't. But the funny thing about going to this appointment was I was surrounded in the office, in the procedure room, by 12 other people that were having the same procedure. And they were only separated by these, like, I don't know, shower curtains. Like, they were nothing. You know what I mean? So I could totally hear. And for some reason, my procedure was delayed, so I heard everybody come in and everybody go through, and I heard every conversation. And I suppose if you're thinking about the one conversation where you're like, no, I just want a little bit of privacy, it's probably about how violently you shit over the last 48 hours. I heard every single one. Every, middle-aged guy, attractive girl, old 70-year-old. They're like, and tell me about the last 24 hours. And she's like, it was so bad, it wouldn't stop. And they're like, how many times did you poop? And she's like, 11. And then one guy was like ballsy. She's like, when's the last time you pooped? He goes, I didn't poop at all. And I was like, holy shit, this guy's a fucking superhero. They're like, when did you last eat? He goes, this morning. And they're like, you're not supposed to eat for like the last 48 hours. So it got me thinking, if any of you have had any medical procedures that border on the line of embarrassing / uncomfortable, it got me thinking. Right. So this is a surprise topic.
I'll open up.
Oh, here we go.
There was one time, how many years ago was it? When I first started dating Rachel, so 9 years ago? I thought, it wasn't real, but I thought I was pooping blood. I thought I was. So I went to the hospital with my mom.
What do you mean? What did you, how did you saw something in your poop?
Well, he got a number 4. He got a number 4 at Taco Bell. That's how it always starts.
It looked red to me, and I was like, shit, I'm dying. This is it. So I called my mom to say goodbye. And then she said, let's go to the hospital real quick. So I went to the hospital, and then they I didn't know this, but I kind of expected it. They have this thing that kind of looks like a finger almost, or it was a guy's finger. I don't know what it was. But it went right up.
You said it looked. You said it looked like a finger. Let's
been.
But it was a guy named Gary's finger. Yeah. Is what it was.
And I guess
maybe it wasn't a finger then at that point.
I guess if it turned blue, then there was traces of blood in the last 24 hours. It didn't turn blue, and then he told me I was just overreacting. Maybe I had thing, and I was like, oh, okay, we can, mom. And that was pretty embarrassing for me because I'm a pretty hairy dude. So I warned him. I said, just so you know, down there is not fun. Just so you know. And he's like, I've been here before. and I was like,
I'm a professional.
No, I think I said something like, I'm very scared. I'm very nervous. And he's like, trust me, I'm in the same boat, kind of mentality. I don't want to be here either. And he did it. And then I was like, okay, tell me, doc, how many days I got left. He's like, it's not even blue. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll go back home then.
He's like,
that was a while ago.
he's like, is there any chance that you were sucking on a marker or something?
Yeah. A lot of red 40 in the last 24 hours.
I don't think it would make me feel good if my doctor said, "Hey, I'm just as nervous as you." To be honest, by the way.
Yeah.
Side note.
Was excited to do it. Yeah.
This is my
that
first
makes
time
sense.
as well.
Yeah, like if Mike,
You're gonna
if
stick
my
a finger in my ass and it might not even go right. It's the first time. Okay.
when
Okay.
if I walked into the colonoscopy room and the guy was like, here we go, and he was shaking violently, I would be very nervous. Instead, my colonoscopy doctor, I won't say his name, but let's just say it's a name that you'd be very happy he was a doctor. And he was like, he was so cool. I got wheeled into the room and he goes, hey, Mike. And I was like, all right, it says Michael on my chart, I'm pretty sure. You don't have to shorten it. And he goes, this is where the magic happens. And I was like, oh, fuck. I know any minute now I'm going to be put to sleep and things are going to happen to me and I'm going to have no memory of them. And this guy's like, this is where the magic happens. I was like, okay. All right.
Right before your colonoscopy, that's what he said.
Absolutely. It's one of the last things I remember them saying, other than, hey, I'm going to put this stuff in your IV and you're going to get a weird taste. And I was out. I counted to 10 and I didn't make it to 11.
Right before I was gone, I heard smooth jazz kick on.
Yes.
They dimmed the lights and lit some candles.
Yeah. All of a sudden you start hearing Kenny G and you're like, uh-oh. That's weird.
Hear Marvin Gaye come
No.
on.
I've also had a colonoscopy and can confirm all of this is
Yes.
true. It is miserable.
Yeah, it's
I've only had the endoscopy.
I don't know about miserable.
I've had both of them done.
The end is fun.
Yeah, I haven't done nice. I haven't done any of them. So
The prep is worse than the actual procedure, though, for sure.
I don't think I have any specifically embarrassing medical stories, but I mean, I have. There were some like I don't know. The worst part of my when I got my appendix removed was waking up and realized that they put a catheter in me unnecessarily in my eyes, and so I had to sit on the toilet for like damn near 45 minutes to pee. Because it was like fire every time you tried to pee. So I'd do one drop at a time for like 45 minutes.
Oh, God.
Oh, that qualifies. I don't know why, Hunter, I don't know why you didn't think that qualified for what we're talking about. They put a tube up your penis.
Yeah.
That qualifies. That definitely qualifies.
Yeah. I wasn't conscious for it, but it's embarrassing to wake up and be like, oh, you guys, I wasn't really prepared. I didn't know you guys were going to be down there like that. And, okay. All right. All right. Great. No one flubs me up? No one even flubs me up? No? Okay, great. All right.
Hunter with no medical training whatsoever goes, in my opinion, it was unnecessary. Like that.
I would have to say, what is it called when you, is it a hydroclonic where they shoot water up your ass?
Hydroclonic. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Hydroclonic, yeah.
I know what they're talking about because I paid for it. I paid for it.
I had issues with like constipation and it was fucking, as a kid, it was a mess. And so they paid for me to go to this clinic. It wasn't a hospital. It was none of that. It was just a building. And, they had me sit in this fucking
house, right?
Yeah, basically, dude. They had me sit back in this chair, and then the lady goes under, and she's like, "All right, scooch to the left a little bit." She was lining my asshole.
She's like
lining
this.
up my asshole with
She's
the
like-
fucking yeah. She's got iron sights on the fucking water blaster, and she's like, "Nah, it's not. Scooch a little." So anyway, she gets me lined up.
How old are you?
And then
At this point?
maybe
13.
11 or 12, somewhere in that range.
Somewhere in that way, yeah.
And so she's saying, so anyways, she's like, all right, I'm gonna kick it on. It blasts water up. It's like a fucking garden hose blasting your ass. And she's like, yeah, just relax, let it all come out. And I'm like, I look over, this lady is just sitting there talking to my mom in this small ass room with me, and I'm like, any fucking bit of privacy would be great. Guess what I did? I held on as tight as I could and then never shit in front of anybody, and guess what was unsuccessful.
So you had a bunch of water shoved like shot up your butt and you held it there? You didn't poop it out?
Yeah, I would do just enough to like release the fucking pressure from exploding, and then as soon as they were like, "All right, that's the session," I would go to the bathroom where I could be in peace and fucking poop. But like,
Wow.
I had the anxiety. I had wicked bad anxiety growing up, and I was too afraid to be like, "Can you guys step out while I do this?" So I just dealt with it. But at no point did they even go, "Hey, do you want some? This is a pretty fucked up situation. Do you want some private?" No, at no point, no.
Meanwhile,
Maybe that's why you can't pee in front of people now.
Yep, I would have faked
Possibly.
it for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Jesse, do you have any traumatic experiences that might explain why you can't pee in front of people like that, or like?
No, I think I'm just a little pansy.
You know
I
what I
think
used
that's really
to do
it.
when I was in high school? I would fear that, and this has never happened to me, but I think I just like seen it happen to other people, where a buddy would go up to one of their other buddies and like kick them forward into the urinal while they're peeing.
oh my
You ever seen that?
god! Oh my god! Okay,
You ever see that?
that's like
Yeah,
that's you're describing an
Wow.
assault. So like they kick
Yeah.
them into the urinal.
Yeah, they nudge them forward. Yeah,
Driving
like,
an
Well,
just
did
boot
they?
them a little bit?
Did they
You
nudge
can't
him?
jump back to nudge. You said kick them
Yeah.
into
He goes.
it.
He's like
Not like flying
your-
kick, like
yeah,
drop kick.
your friend would drop kick you into the urinal. You're like, holy shit, that sounds bad. He's like, nah, he would like nudge you into it. You're like,
Yeah.
okay,
Like
which is it?
midstream, they would like kick. They would like nudge, like kick their butt forward, and so I
I've
don't
never
know, like
seen it.
That
I
sounds
do
terrible.
remember
I
when
always had
I
fear
think
of
we
that.
walked. I do
Never
remember
happened
like
to me.
walking into the bathroom and my buddy was peeing and I went up behind him and just kicked the back of his knees so that he would bend in.
So, yeah, that sort of thing.
Okay.
I always feared that, but it never happened. I'm wondering. That's what I was just wondering if that's maybe something that, or something like that, would cause you to not pee in front of people, Jesse. But I don't know.
I definitely had. All right, this is a deep cut. This was like 4th grade. This might be where it comes from, actually.
All right, hold on. I'm
I was-
writing it down.
Yeah. I
Go
was
ahead.
at a urinal peeing, and I was at school, and this special needs kid comes in, goes up to the urinal next to me, drops his pants and underwear all the ways down to his ankle, or to his ankles, and I'm like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And I went to the sink, started washing my hands, and as I'm walking out, he just turns around, and goes, "Hi, Christian." To this day, the biggest dick I've ever seen in my life. And I was, in the moment, I was like, holy fuck, is that what it's supposed to look like? Holy shit.
Did you say 4th grade?
Yeah, it was like 4th or 5th
So,
grade, and it was
five,
a special needs kid.
6, 7, 8, 9. So
Sure
you're telling me to this day you can close your eyes and see a 10-year-old's dick?
Okay, I wouldn't.
You're done.
All right. I'm just saying.
Goodbye. Yep, officer, he's right here. Get him.
Yeah, I'm just
He's
making
right here,
sure
officer.
so that when they come to my house looking for you, I can just be like, nah, I know who you're looking for. I know who you're looking for.
That's
I
the
think
funny
I think that's where my
I
bathroom
couldn't-
issue comes from. That is 100% got to be where my bathroom issue
She's like
comes from.
a hog.
It was
Like,
ridiculous.
Hi, Christian.
Yes, it was, and I'm like, you think that's normal to just fucking have your pants and underwear around
he
your
was showing
ankles?
off. He was just flexing on you. That's all that was.
He was like, I know what I got, bro. He's like, there was no mental illness, by the way. He was actually just a really confident dude, and he just knew he could get away with shit like that, by the way.
Yeah. Did he whisper?
Hi, Christian.
Tell your friends after he said hi, Christian. Said tell everyone you know.
Take a picture.
Yeah.
He's like, spread the word. Spread the word. I want to be a
You saw Timmy's big dick. Tell everybody.
Yeah, I want to be a legend by freshman year.
That's the funniest story. Yeah,
Which
that
brings me-
explains it.
Which brings me to my next surprise question. My next procedure that I'm having done is the vasectomy. The vasectomy is next. Now, I'm looking at 3 guys on my screen, and I'm pretty sure all 3 of you have not had a vasectomy. But this doesn't exclude Ashley because I know, she's married. This is going to come down to, what does the vasectomy cause you to feel? Now, I need you to go there in your brain. Once you get the procedure. Now, Jesse, you might be up next for this.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
Yeah. Is it going to
Seth has
play?
already had one.
Is it going to play with you mentally that you're not as potent, you're not as much of a man. Let's go there. Let's discuss, because this is next up on my radar. Go.
Huh.
Who we talking to first?
Jesse, you're in the lead. You're next
Yeah.
up. So
Jesse's up next.
I can start us off and just say, like, I don't fear that really at all. No, I don't think.
Well, that's because it's
But-
not real for you yet, Hunter.
It's not real
You
for
know what I
me
mean?
yet.
Yeah,
Right.
you're
It's not
you're
real
just
for me.
you're a dangerous man walking around with a loaded gun
Loaded
every day.
gun, bullet
Every
in the
day.
barrel.
Yeah.
There's just no one's safe.
One in the chambers,
Yeah.
Chris.
I'm walking
Loaded
around.
mag.
I'm walking around with a rusty shotgun that I'm like, I know I've got some more somewhere. Wait, where's the bullets? Like, I'm at the other end of the spectrum. So I'm just saying, you know. Oh, there's Christian's camera. Nice.
There's battery.
Yep. So,
Hurts battery.
but so Hunter, I totally get why you don't think it's going to affect your mental, you know, your potency and your you know what kind of man you are. But Jesse, you're next. You're next on the list. What do you think it's going to mean to you if you no longer feel like you have
All right.
danger with you?
Let's tie everything together. Let's tie everything together. I can't pee in front of people. That definitely means I can't just whip out my cock in front of a doctor and be like, start cutting. Like, I am so excited for this next chapter in my life that I can't even finish that sentence. But no, I'm nervous. As you can tell, I can't even speak. I can't even sit in my chair correctly. But I have a boy and a girl coming. No, I have a girl and a boy coming anytime soon.
Yeah.
So I'm done. There was 2 in the chamber, and I don't want any of the others. Like,
Yeah.
See, you say that. Seth has had a vasectomy, by the way, and that didn't affect how he feels about that. I know for a fact. And he walked out of that office wobbling like he was in so much pain, which I've read that it's not too bad. But now he has a reversal scheduled in October, and that's a way more intense
So
procedure.
I'll tell you why he has a reversal. So he had it done, and he thought to himself while he's laying in bed like this. He said, "Wow, I'm so much less of a man than I was 24 hours ago. I got to get this shit reversed." And now he's going for the procedure to get it reversed. And right when he does, testosterone's going to flow through his body again. And then he's
They
going to be
describe it as
the
sewing
alpha.
a spaghetti noodle together.
Okay.
going to die.
We've all done that. We've all done that in the kitchen. We know how easy that is to do.
No,
Yep.
so what I've heard, I obviously haven't had it done, but what I've heard is that you're obviously awake for it. It's just numbed up down there. Is that you hear every fiber being torn? That's what I hear. That it's like you know how like when you I don't know if anyone's gotten their teeth, but if you're awake for your teeth being pulled, you could almost hear it, all the roots coming out.
Yeah.
That's what I've been told it feels like when they cut that cord. And
They tried to show it to him too with a mirror, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna."
Yeah.
I would die. I
What's stopping them from just giving you noise canceling headphones? What is it contributing to it to let you hear that?
Oh, yeah, listen, I'm not giving this fucking doctor even an option. I'm bringing my earbuds in, I'm throwing my Pixel Buds in, I'm blasting some type of Metallica shit. If he asks me any questions, it better be in sign language, because I'm fucking checking out. I swear to God, I'm not dialing in for any of this. I've signed the fucking waiver. You know my feelings. Don't come to me with anything other than like, you should go to the hospital. Like, if there's some major thing that happens, then wake me up from my coma.
The only thing I want to hear is, you did great. You got a big cock. Have a good. No, go home.
Yeah,
that's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear anything else. Don't talk to me until you say those words.
I did do the preliminary examination, and there was one only.
Nice.
There's literally only one part that threw me. He went, "All right, so when you come back, don't worry about shaving." And I was like, I wasn't worrying about shaving. What the fuck? like, was he looking at my hairy balls and be like, "Don't worry about that. We'll cut through that fucking forest." I was like, "It's not even that." I was like, "It's not even summer yet. What are you talking about? Like, you don't have to worry about that." So,
Don't worry about
listen,
shaving.
again, I wasn't talking about actually going to get the procedure, although that's terribly interesting. I'm more thinking about after you're healed. are you going to feel
Oh.
less dangerous? Like for me, that's a big concern. Am I going to be less potent and less dangerous? I'm no longer capable of making a person. Does that take anything away from me being a man?
from a biological perspective, you're no
Correct.
longer able to fulfill your evolutionary purpose.
Correct.
Continuing the bloodline.
You
Correct.
can freeze sperm. There's always that
ignorant
option.
Question, very ignorant question that all of you will be able to answer. So when you get that done, do you want it any less? Like, is that a thing?
Hell
None of
no,
us-
because you don't have to use no protection, so you don't.
No, but like
I feel
this-
like if anything, it wakes up a masculine part deep inside
Yeah, but
you.
there's like hormones that like rush through your body. Like ask any of the guys here. They want it any second of any day at any time. But if you cut that, is it like, okay, now I only want it if I'm in the mood or my head starts hurting at night, or what's like? I want to know what the purpose of like what happens after.
Most of us take ibuprofen or Advil. Jesse's over there like, I just need some sex. My head hurts.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
I wonder if that subsides just because you have already had kids.
Jesse, if you ask Google, the Mayo Clinic says no, it does not affect testosterone levels or lower your sex drive.
So you're telling me
Yeah.
I want it at all times forever? Like that's
Yeah.
not just cursed?
Of course they're going to tell you there's no
Unchanged.
side effects. They want you to come in and get the procedure.
Absolutely. That Mayo Clinic has no idea that Jesse can't pee in front of strangers either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no fucking way they're dialed in. So
Yeah.
They have to tape your penis up. They have to tape it up to your stomach while
What
they
if it's
work
just
on
like
you.
that? Like it's just like not in the way at all. Are they gonna like take that? It's like
what if
What if the tape? Now, like, oh, we only need this much.
what if what if Jesse lays down on the table and he goes, "Nurse, we're not going to need the duct tape. Get me the scotch tape."
Get the stickers out.
all right, would you like Elsa or Dora? Which sticker would you like? Oh, I'll take Elsa.
Correct. This is so stupid.
I think that's. I think your sex drive will be unchanged, according to CU Medicine or Cum Medicine, if you want to pronounce it in full.
Wow.
Apparently, no impact on testosterone levels.
Literally,
So far, your two sources were Cum Medicine and Mayo Clinic.
Well,
Yeah.
I can also check out
Can we
PubMed, which is almost close to PubMed.
Can we
Yeah.
can we dig a little deeper? So let's say like how I'm imagining the male anatomy. There's like a cord in your balls that like go
Yeah.
to your urethra or whatever. I don't know how that works.
Sure. Yep.
But now we're gonna cut it. So the sperm's like, yay! Aw. And where do they go? They go back to like my balls? What? I don't even know.
Yeah.
You guys can
yeah.
enlighten me maybe a little bit.
Essentially,
That is a good question.
Essentially, that's it. You know, you're cutting the pipeline from the factory to the distributor. And
So I'll be teasing my sperm for the rest of my life. It'll be, yeah, aw, yeah. Eventually they'll just be like, I'm not fucking down
Yeah.
there. I know what's down there.
Yeah,
95% of all people that have had a vasectomy suffer depression later on in the years, and it's tied directly to their sad sperm.
Yeah,
Is there
I
like
bet.
an overload sensor? Like it's, hey, we've produced too much. It's not going anywhere. We got to stop producing it.
Okay, so I'm looking it up, and apparently the testicles can, after a vasectomy, this is according to
Fuck my ass medicine.
SoCal
According
Urology
to
Institute.
according to Clumpy.com.
Yeah, according to Blue Balls Medicine, the testicles will continue to make sperm, and with time, absorb the old sperm back into the body. So it just kind of
That's what I
consumes
want.
it.
That's what I want based on this vasectomy. Is I start coming into my own body. Great, perfect,
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Jesse, your skin looks great. What'd you do? Oh, I got
Yeah.
a vasectomy 2 years ago.
Yes.
See,
My sperm is mainly made of skin. Oh,
Just
no.
all of a sudden,
My sperm.
hold on, really quick. All of a sudden, Jesse's hair grows back, and he's like, "I just feel so much healthier."
Yeah. What happened? Oh, I got a vasectomy.
I prefer to imagine a doctor, doing the reversal, and he's like, "You better back up. As soon as I connect this thing, it's gonna fucking blow up."
Yeah, it's true. There's a
like-
huge line just waiting.
He's like, yeah, he's on the radio. He's like, "All right, we're connecting in 5, 4, 3. Nurses just hit the floor. Anyways, so that's on the my very near future. I've got a big week coming up. So I will update you guys in just a few short weeks about how it went.
So-
Is that next week?
That is the let's see, what's today's date? We are under 2 weeks. No, it's not next.
So
Well,
it's been
technically.
like 3-4 episodes. If we see Mike and he joins in, he's, "Hi guys, I'm a podcast member too, I guess." I'm here. We
I don't know who I am anymore.
all of a sudden, all of a sudden, I'm like, just.
What's wrong, Mike? Nothing. Nothing's
I
wrong.
can't even
I'm fine.
twirl a pink marker. I'm just like, I'm just tired. I'm gonna go take a nap. You know what I mean? It's like completely
Whatever. Does this
different
even
now.
mean anything anymore? I'm just a man. a boy living in a man's
wrong,
shell.
Mike? You should know what's wrong. I shouldn't have to tell you. Okay.
Sounds like you've heard that before.
Going into the next surprise topic that I have for you guys this
No
week.
surprises tonight.
A couple of weeks ago, maybe even a month ago, we talked about, actually, it might have been fairly recent. Jesse and I got into it because we were talking about whether or not giving back rubs to our significant others was, should it be natural? Should it keep going? Is it
There we
only...
go.
So I've got a list going here. We're going to go around the room, and I want to know, and I'm going to keep track of this. You know my investigative skills. There was the whole grocery store bread thing.
Yeah.
Don't
We
make
remember
me
the bread.
Don't make me remind you. Jesse, we're starting with you just because I wrote your name first. When's the last time When's the last time you gave your significant other a back rub? And I'm just looking for weeks, unless it's a year, which would be sad.
How old's Kiara?
Everybody, while you're waiting, I'm going to everybody so you guys can start to get your numbers. It's going to be a give and get. When's the last time you
so
gave?
it's different. There's a difference. There's like I don't mean to put any TMI out there, but like laying on the bed and giving it, like she has no shirt on, like it's like that kind of back rub, or if it's just like she's on the couch and I'm like, "What's up, bro? How you doing?" kind of back rub.
All right.
There's got to be a difference.
Both of those are very concerning because at no point in my whole life have I ever gone up to my significant other and went, "What up, bro? Let me give you a back rub." It's just never happened.
Well, I don't know. Rachel married me, so I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Jesse, do you need a minute? Do you want a minute and I can go to somebody else?
Wait. Let me go ask.
Okay, off he goes.
I have mine ready.
Well, Hunter, are you ready? Because you're next on my list.
I should probably ask. as
Okay,
well.
we're going to Christian.
Actually, I can't even refer to Emma because she's just gonna say, Hunter never. He's never given me one, and I give him one every day. That's what Emma's answer is gonna be.
She
which is
already
obviously
commented
wrong.
never.
Yeah, we can't go to Emma. We're gonna go to Hunter
Here.
and consider it truth.
Realistically, I would say Emma probably has given me like a casual back rub, not like a.
No,
just
you
casual
gave
back rub.
Emma.
I know. I'm saying both because he said get and receive.
Yeah.
She's probably
Oh, I didn't
given
hear
me
that
one more recent than I've given her one. I would say for me, it's probably been maybe a couple months. I'd say 2 months.
All right, I'm
for
gonna put you
her,
down for 2 months, and then you've gotten one
I'd say
within then.
I probably got one maybe a month ago.
Wow. Okay, Christian,
Yeah.
let's go to you because you said you were ready.
Yeah. I would say I gave her one probably about maybe 2 months ago, maybe
He's
3.
such a simp. I can't even take this shit anymore. Wait, let me listen to Mike's. Let me listen to Mike's. His is super simpy. I bet.
But
Shut
for
up.
me, receiving one, I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Is it possible that it was more than a year ago?
No.
Okay.
We've only been together for a little bit over a year.
All right, so I'm just trying to get this, figure it out. You know what I mean?
Ballpark.
6 months? Call it 6 months?
Sure.
All right, we're
I
going to put you
don't
down
know.
for 6
I don't
months.
know.
All right, Ashley, where are we at?
Today,
You gave one today or you got one today?
yeah, I gave him a back rub today, and he rubbed my neck.
Dude, number one simp answer. Never mind. You win. You don't win, Mike. You get second place.
No, there's no way I can touch today. No, today? No, okay.
So, Rachel, I asked her, and she said, since since she's pregnant, she told me at least 9 months ago.
Wow.
But she's pregnant. What am I supposed to do?
I think
go ahead and lay on your stomach?
I think
That's
that
even
actually,
worse.
I think that makes it work. Well, she could lay on her side and you can still rub her back.
No,
Yeah.
see, you're doing back rubs wrong, dude. When's the last time you gave her a massage?
I don't think you get to say. I don't think you get to say that I'm doing it wrong when you're like, I haven't done it because she can't lay down.
Yeah, you're
All
not
right.
doing it right.
All right, but when's the last time you got one, Jesse? And then that'll round out this topic.
How old am I? No, probably like 9 months. I'm gonna say like 9 months.
So
Let's say it
9
was a
months.
transaction.
9 months for both of you.
Yeah, let's say it was like the same night.
All right. Listen,
Elbow,
I think
wink,
this
wink.
is fascinating because other than Ashley, she's kind of she's the outlier here.
Yeah.
Most of you guys are reporting that it's been a while. So
Oh yeah.
for me, it's been a couple of weeks, not even maybe a week and a half for each in both directions.
Maybe 3 hours. 3 hours.
Yeah.
There's hope. There's hope because I'm in the longest relationship out of anybody here. So there's hope for you guys.
Absolutely. You guys can make this better. You just have to make the investment. Good job,
Well-
Ashley. Good job, Ashley.
Imagine when I'm all depressed when I go ahead and cut the tether and I'm just the shell of what a man was.
Yeah.
You better get your give in before that point because well, you're going to be sad and you're probably going to want to receive a back rub after that point.
Yeah, let's not gloss
the
over.
notebook.
Let's not gloss over the fact that Ashley is deathly ill, and she still found it in herself to give her significant other a massage.
What was your
So,
Ashley? I didn't hear your give and get. What were the timelines on that?
today?
Today.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. How about like 5-10 minute back rub sort of thing? Like you guys.
I
Wow.
gave him probably like 10-minute back rub, and then I said, "You don't have to rub me that long. Just give me like a 5-minute crank on my neck."
Dude, I've said that exact thing before, except for the neck part. But I've said that exact thing before. You don't have to rub me too long. Just give me that crank. I've said that.
Jesse said that in the
Crank,
pre-show.
lady.
He's like, I just need 3 to 4 minutes. That's all I need.
Yeah, just
No,
give me
3
the
to 4
crank. But I didn't
cranks.
say anything about a neck. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you lost me.
All right,
I said
that
those
is the
exact
update.
lines.
That is the update. Keep guys, just know that I'm gonna keep track of this, and I want updates as we go. I feel like Jesse's not gonna have much of an update because once that baby's born. By the way, let's do a real quick update. How's she doing? You're very close at this point.
Yeah, she's 38 weeks. She is probably still putting down Kiara.
That's okay,
Um,
but she's doing okay.
But yeah, she's good. Everywhere she walks, she's uncomfortable. Everywhere she sits, she's uncomfortable. Everywhere she lays, she's uncomfortable. Deservedly so. Like, I understand it. Not making fun of her. But whenever she sits down, she's just sitting there and she'll go, I'm like, you all right? I'm fine. I'm just getting punched here, kicked here, headbutted here. This here, this here, this here, this here. And I'm like, oh, that sounds pretty painful.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to my Pokemon.
Yeah. I can remember when each of my kids were inside of their mother's bellies, and like Christian's mom was like, "Ugh," and I'm like,
Yep.
you know, and I was a kid then too. I was like, what the fuck was that? And she's like, I don't know. I'm just getting kicked in my ribs. I went, oh shit, that does sound bad. That does sound bad.
Or she'll go, huh, phew, fuck. And I'll say, what? And she'll say, I peed myself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, shit. Don't sneeze anymore.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's always the ticking time bomb.
I feel
Amazing
like
that you can tolerate that stuff, Rachel. It sounds very, very, very difficult.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna compliment me. Like, I thought you were gonna say, amazing you can tolerate
amazing that you can tolerate a peeing herself wife, Jesse. You're doing great. You're doing great.
Thank you. I
things.
appreciate it.
It must be hard for you.
All right. Well, feel free, Rachel, to step on in after you get Kiara down. Maybe you can give us a quick belly update. It might be the last one. All right. She's got to be
in cat
due.
now, so yeah.
Yeah,
might be
it
the last.
is. She looks fantastic, but the belly is like she could be standing in that doorway and it's there.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, let's all give Jesse a round of applause. Thank you, and a back rub.
Bravo.
I appreciate that. Thank
Rachie
you.
said that. That's funny.
This is
Rachel, you're doing great, and we're very excited for you to be comfortable again.
We're absolutely
Keep it up. Stay strong.
very happy. Also,
Yeah.
quick update: I'm not going to the baby shower. Facebook continues to update me. Don't forget, just a few days remaining, and I'm like, how the fuck do you not know my location setting? I'm not going.
No. Just hit no then.
No, I
Break
don't-
my heart.
No, I don't want to. I would never do that to you, Jesse. I want you to believe right up until the last minute that I
Yeah.
might make an appearance.
Hit
But-
maybe. Hit maybe on there.
But yeah,
That'd
but
be pretty
Facebook
funny.
should know. Facebook's like, he hasn't left the state in a while. In a while. So
That's
this
funny.
is
You don't want people to like look at the event and look at who said no and be like, that guy's a dick. That guy's
yeah. This person said maybe. What a liar. Unbelievable. This is the a little segment I like to call the weekly medical update. This is where I'm going to communicate some like breaking medical news, and I think you should all pay attention to it because you're young enough that you can make a difference in your own life if you follow this. Did you know that ultra processed foods such as bacon, ham, and hot dogs can lead to a 41% higher chance of dementia? Now, you might think, well, hot dogs are delicious, and I'm going to eat them anyways. And I'm with you, which is probably why I'm going to die of dementia. But you guys are at the age, all of you are young enough, that if you just cut out all that shit, you might not forget who I am when you're older. So,
I
think
don't know,
about
Mike.
it.
It's Mike Bacon. Mike Bacon. Which
That's
one?
a-
Mike?
Yeah.
All right, you know what?
I don't know.
So ham and what was the other one?
In all,
Bacon, ham,
listen,
and
I'll list them again, but in all fairness, I'm going to change this. Now think of it, you forgot who your children are, okay? So it's bacon.
okay.
I'm very forgettable, but your children, maybe not so much. It's bacon, ham, and hot dogs. Those are the
dogs,
three
yeah.
highest things.
The bacon's the big one. Bacon's the heavy hitter. I pretty much only have bacon when I go out for breakfast food. We don't cook too much here. But hot dogs would be easy to cut out, I think, except for maybe like 4th of July. And ham.
have a hamburger.
Only Thanksgiving. I think I only have ham on Thanksgiving.
Who the hell has ham on Thanksgiving?
It's a thing.
yeah.
Christian will experience it.
It's a big thing down here.
Up there all the time, every year.
So
No,
it's just Mike
Christian.
eating his
Christian.
can of beans, his Chef
It seems,
Boyardee.
it seems like Christian and Mike live in different Massachusetts.
Yeah, Christian.
Yeah.
This is now the second time in this episode where you don't remember Massachusetts. I understand that you're in the better part of the country.
You
but-
also forget that for the last 10 or so years, I had two of every holiday.
Yeah, but who makes a ham on Thanksgiving? Nobody does that.
Yes, they do.
That's
Yeah.
like everyone. Okay,
Is,
let me look. Here, I'm going to look up Thanksgiving dishes.
Don't worry,
Oh, Jesus.
Christian's
Okay.
family does. Christian's better family makes ham.
This is so ridiculous. Anyways, I'm glad, guys, enjoy. If you're doing it once a year or twice a year, enjoy your dementia. I'm sure eat it while you can because you won't remember when you're older that you did this. I can
Yeah,
imagine
if
Thanksgiving's gonna roll around and you all are gonna forget that it's Thanksgiving because of your.
If it was dementia or bacon, I'm getting rid of bacon. I'm getting rid of bacon.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I think bacon's the heavy hitter. I think a lot of
Yeah.
people have bacon quite often.
But I would ditch all of it if I don't get dementia, if it's guaranteed. Now, if I ditch all of it and I still get dementia, I'm coming for your ass, Mike. If I remember.
Yeah.
If I remember.
Yeah.
Well,
It
by the
doesn't-
time you're 90 or 70 and you get dementia, and you can't come for his ass because you're
Yeah.
gonna forget who he is.
No. And even if you did, even if you somehow remembered that you're gonna come for my ass, you're gonna knock on my door, and I'm gonna go, who are you? Because as Linnea just pointed out in chat, I eat bacon and ham on the reg, so I'm fucked. It doesn't matter. Like I'm not gonna remember any of you. So you can knock
Wow.
on my door all you want. This takes me to my next topic, which I brought up to you guys. Now, this is kind of just a fun one. I thought about some things that I do on maybe not the daily, but maybe on the weekly. Some things that are kind of bougie. Some things that that are kind of ghetto. Like, I'll give you an example. I like to go get my nails done. You know what I mean? There's something. Could I go in my bathroom and get my nail clippers and trim my nails? Of course I can. But there is something to be said for sitting in front of an Asian woman and she pushes my cuticles back and trims my nails and gives me a hand massage with lotion, and
it is nice.
For the low price of $40, I'll take that 9 times out of 10. God. So I got to imagine that everybody here does something bougie. You know, like I don't even know that that's considered bougie, but I consider it like unnecessary and kind of fancy. Yeah. Anybody else?
Yeah, I would say
Anybody
so.
else?
Yeah. Mine's pretty equivalent. I mean, you know, like I can trim up my facial hair and all that at home. Okay. I'd rather go to a barber, let them do everything, and the one that I just found waxes my eyebrows and nose hair. Love it.
Wow.
Love it. Boom.
Okay, let's first give 30 seconds of airtime to Jesse, who really wants to judge Mike right now for getting his nails done in front of an Asian woman.
Mike, so when you go get your nails done, can I see your nails? Can you hold them up to the camera? Can I see your nails? When's the last time you got them done?
Probably over a month ago.
Please have like a clear coat on them.
No, it is funny. It is funny. They make that joke every time. So I'll go get my nails done, and then at the end she's like, "You want a clear coat?" And no, I don't want a clear coat. It's fine. She goes,
"Oh my God,
you don't want them shiny?" I'm like, "Ha ha 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 ha." Same joke every time. I got it. No, thank you. But it's just about. God. Listen, it's my one little thing. Will I ruin the nails the next day when I'm out there changing the oil on my car, or you know?
If my electrician or whatever it is you do, if he came in and he's like has a clipboard and he's like, anyways, and he's like he has like French tips going on his pen, and he's like, it's gonna be this, that's it. And then he's like clicking a calculator, and it's like think on a calculator. I'm gonna be like, get out of my house, and that you're paying money to do that.
Yeah, I said it was bougie. I said it was bougie.
Bougie. I think that might be a little. I don't know. No. Not being able to pee in front of another man is kind of whatever you're describing. This is just paying. I'm paying for a service that clearly I can do for myself, but I like the act of somebody else doing it, and I'm willing to pay for it. And listen, any of you guys want to limp in with anything that you do that's a little bougie? No, nothing?
Yes, yeah, of course. I think we all have, I don't know, I lined something up. But I first want to say, I sometimes, to be fair for Mike, sometimes I will do the same. I won't go and get them done. I think that's, I think one time I did go with Emma's family and we got pedicures where they do like the whole foot spa thing. That was pretty nice.
Yeah.
But sometimes Emma will do them for me, like push the cuticles back and trim dead skin, stuff like that. And that's nice.
Nice.
But for me, the thing that I wrote down for something that makes me feel bougie, this isn't like splurging on myself or anything crazy, but something that makes me feel, a little like a little bit more bougie is like, whenever Emma and I walk into our apartment, we have all the lights hooked up to the Alexa and the TV hooked up to Alexa. And so whenever I walk in and I'll just say like, hey, lights on or whatever, and everything turns on just the way that we like it, that feels bougie to me. It's not like a pricey thing or anything, but
he walks by the light switch, by the way, he walks by it and says, "This, turn on the lights."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I would.
But
say
even
that's
before
bougie.
that, we have groceries all over our arms, or we come back from the weekend with bags all in our arms from coming down to Cape Coral or whatever. And so it's even before then. As soon as we get to the door, honestly, I can say it through the door without even opening it. I've done that before. And then I walk in and the lights are on, and that's pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
All right.
That is nice.
Anybody else? Because I'm going to move to the next part of this.
So I had to call specifically my mom, and because I asked Rachel and she couldn't think of anything. My mom.
This is now, if you're keeping track at home, this is now the second or third time Jesse had to check into his mom just to see about some part of his own life. About his own life.
It's definitely the second that I can remember. Yeah,
that's great.
So I called her and I said, "Hey, I can't think of anything I do that's bougie. Neither can Rachel. Can you tell me something?" And she said, "I thought Christian already said it, but I thought it was pretty bougie that you wouldn't go to Great Clips, you wouldn't go to Sport Clips. You had to go to your Puerto Rican authentic barber and I paid like $45 plus tip just to get my haircut.
That is true.
Yeah.
And he would like do up my beard just like Christian said.
Yeah.
And I would refuse to go get like a timed haircut. Like if they have a quota, like 12 minutes a cut. Like this guy was putting towels on. It was like a
Yep.
show.
Wow, that's bougie.
That's true.
And that was something that I like. My hair, I was like, is that
Zuko.
something I? Yes, exactly. I was like, I take
That's
very
his barber's
importantly.
name, Zuko.
It turned-
That's how
it's-
you know it's bougie. That's a bougie
Yeah.
name for a barber. If you're going to someone named Zuko to get your haircut,
Yeah.
you're gonna pay a
Yeah.
pretty penny, and you're gonna have.
Yeah, and it wasn't just like a walk-in thing. I had to make reservations like advance. Like it was not something I just threw together because I was on break at work or something.
I do know part of kind of being bougie about something is looking at other people and going, ugh. And so my main thing with that is if I'm going to use a service, let's say Spotify, YouTube, I'm paying for the most premium account that I can. I don't want ads. I don't want anything like that.
That is bougie.
So,
Not me.
That
if
is
I
bougie.
if I go to like somebody's house or somebody's like, oh, let me show you this video real quick on YouTube, and an ad pops up, I'm disgusted. I'm like, oh my god, how do you live like that? You live like this? It's
So
Just grossed out.
that actually
Yeah.
happened. That happened. That exact thing happened where we're watching TV here at the house, and I put on YouTube, and a fucking ad came up that was like 90 seconds. And Linnea goes, "What the fuck?" Like I was like, I'm sorry. And I even said, I said, Christian pays for unlimited YouTube, and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I was super embarrassed that a 90 plus it doesn't even say how long it is. It just goes, it's gonna be longer than 90. Jesus.
Yeah.
YouTube is extreme. As I realize YouTube is especially extreme on the TV now, because I
Yeah.
watch YouTube on my phone primarily. But then if you put on the TV, you see that 90-second ads, 2 minutes. What are we doing? What are
or
we
it
doing?
will say skip, and you skip, and it skips to another ad. You're
Yeah.
like, what
Yep.
the fuck?
It's bullshit.
I think my
Absolute
bougie
bullshit.
thing is that I don't eat leftovers.
Oh, that
That's
is
bougie.
bougie from where I come from. Holy smokes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for me too.
You guys are doing too good over there.
I love leftovers.
I eat
so-
leftovers every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
Why don't you eat
leftovers.
leftovers, Ashley? Why not? What's the
I don't
thing?
know. If I had it and I didn't eat it all the first time, like I'm not in the mood for it again, or I just get grossed out by it. Like I don't know. Not my
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. It
I
just
love-
gets gross. It doesn't. I mean, what about heating it up? Like if you'd never heat up your leftovers and kind of.
Not often.
No. Wow.
So
Lex
we
the
had,
same way, and I love it.
yeah, because then you get to eat it.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. I was the king. I like to call it. So a lot of times people, you know, when I had a fuller plate, people would be like, "Oh, what's for dinner?" And I would say, tonight's dinner is reimagined leftovers. And they were like, "What do you mean?" And I'd be like, "Don't you fucking worry about it." And most of the time, I can pull shit out of the fridge, and I call it reimagined. Like maybe you add a little more sauce to the pasta. Maybe you take that hamburger and you turn it into some type of dirty rice. You do. It's like I'm a lunch lady in the kitchen, and all of a sudden I'm like, yesterday's
resourceful.
yesterday's
I love that.
meatloaf is today's sloppy joes. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yes.
That takes an extra level of effort. That's pretty good. I respect it.
Just a
Which is
desire.
That would go into my for the opposite side of that. My like more like ratchet tendency or whatever is going to be. We don't cook at all. It's an event when Emma and I cook, which is maybe once every month at a minimum, if not like once every 2 months we'll cook. Sometimes we'll make basic things like rice and beans a little bit more often than that, but that's we really don't.
The most
Put as much
basic
effort as
of
we should.
food.
Yeah.
Hunter's like, we can make, like we'll fuck around with some rice and, beans. You're like, oh, you mean the essentials that the
canned
whole.
beans, by the way.
Oh, when he said it's an event, it's legitimately an event. It's live streamed.
It is yeah. We'll live stream trying a new recipe, and it takes fucking 3.5 hours. And then
It's a 20-minute recipe, and it takes 4 hours to do.
It's so bad. I don't know what's wrong with us. I want to. It's actually like a goal of mine to become more proficient with like cooking and understand it more. But
What was
so
the
bad
thing
at
that
it.
you made recently where you tried to do like a quick live stream about it, and it turns out the recipe was like a 4-hour thing? Like it needed to
Because
cook.
they didn't want to peel the potatoes. Emma wanted to blanch the potatoes, and then that didn't work. I'm like, peeling them takes 5 minutes.
So if you
Yeah.
don't cook ever,
That's right.
Where do you get your food? You just
I mean,
or what?
we either like most nights. I would say we kind of like snack or just do something like quick that's frozen or something.
Cereal?
I don't know, or something. But no, not cereal for like dinner, for example. But maybe just like fruit and like a frozen egg burrito. It's gross, dude.
yeah,
I'm
I guess
grossing
that's pretty
myself
ghetto.
out.
That's pretty ghetto. I guess.
Yeah,
I mean-
about 2 weeks ago we did a stream though where we made the mashed potatoes and from
I feel like
scratch.
you go hard. You literally bought a whole chicken, and he's like,
That's
I'm
what
going
it
to try
was.
to learn how to
Yeah.
process a whole chicken. I'm like, well, that's not going to be 15, 20 minutes long.
I go from I'm 0 or 100. There's never an in between. I bought a whole chicken. I cut the
It's still
the drum, the
clucking.
wings, and
It's still like clucking. Hunter's like, it's got feathers. What do I do?
how do I get the feathers off?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
one or the other, 0 or 100. That's probably the ghetto thing that we do is not cook at all. We're so bad at it.
It is always interesting going to Hunter's house and experiencing that ghetto thing firsthand.
Yeah.
But I mean, with mine,
Yeah.
so mine is just because I'm stubborn and I just don't want to. My AC in my car doesn't work, and I choose to drive it that way. It would probably cost me like $75, but instead I am too stubborn and refuse to pay it.
It wouldn't even
the
cost that
tint-
much. It really wouldn't
The
even
tint
cost
on
that
my
much.
windows, it's been so hot in my car for so long that the tint on my window is now up like wallpaper. So it's like half of it is up, and when I roll down the window, it like takes it with it, and it's just like little more. And I refuse. So like when I'm going to work this morning, I had to be at work at 6. So I'm driving. It's nice. I have the windows down. It's nice, and it's not chilly, but it's good. And then on my way home, by the time I get home, my shirt is sticking to me. And I go to unbutton it, and I'm like, oh, God, it was so hot outside. And I'm dying. And Rachel's like, why don't you just go get your AC? And I'm like, no. I refuse to put
Why?
any more money
Why?
into this car.
Jesse,
I'm not doing it.
Jesse, can I remind you that you're a successful father of almost 2? Like,
Yeah,
like
I refuse. I will not.
Dude,
I will not.
Cost of comfort for you. It'd be what Christian said he would do it for you. That means it would be like $50 for you
I've
max.
now told Jesse that I would do it twice, and each time he went, "Don't worry about it. It's all good."
Dude,
Yeah, it's not a big
it's
deal.
like
It's not a big deal.
$50 for a year, for like 5 years of comfort while
It's not
driving.
even
here-
that.
here's-
It's not.
Hey,
It's,
Jesse, what's your
it
drive to
is-
work, by the way? What's your drive to work?
Maybe 25 minutes.
Oh my
Probably
God.
5 minutes.
Oh
Yeah,
my
5 days.
God.
25 minutes.
25 minutes, 5 days a week. That's almost okay. Over 2 hours, almost 3 hours or whatever.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
on my way
That's a lot
to
of
work
time
is
for
fine.
you.
On my
It's
way
like
to work is fine.
$50. Okay,
No.
Christian, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pay you, Christian, to fix his fucking car, and I'm just gonna pay you the money to go to his house, fix his car, and it's gonna be less than $50.
yeah.
I have
And-
the stuff. It's
No.
not going to cost anything.
It's not a big deal. It's fine.
It's free. It's free for you, you asshole. Just go to his house.
No, it's
Just go
literally
visit
fine.
Christian.
So I think that's my ghetto thing. I think
Yeah,
that's it.
Jesse lives close
That's
enough
not ghetto.
that
That's just stupid.
Jesse can run to Christian's house, but he doesn't have to. He could drive his car, and then Christian could fix this AC, and suddenly Jesse's tint wouldn't be curling like a pack of fucking Fritos, like up his. Unbelievable. Yeah, I don't know that that's
By the way, it's
ghetto.
a 30-second drive. It's a 30-second drive to Christian's
Well,
place.
that's my only ghetto thing I got.
It is very. I mean, it's.
It's not ghetto. It's stubborn.
Yeah.
I refuse.
You guys
No.
were asking me what my ghetto thing was. You guys, Jesse, that's just you being stubborn and cheap. It's not ghetto. Ghetto to me is like, when I eat a bowl of cereal, sometimes I like to get a pot from the kitchen and I pour the cereal into a pot because then I have a handle. and then I could get my big tablespoon, not a teaspoon. That wouldn't work. Tablespoon, and I get to handle it and shovel it, and that's it's has nothing to do with cheap. The pot was expensive. The cereal is top notch. The milk is always at a premium. It's not about being cheap. It's just about being
Mike, can we talk about your weight loss journey again? While you mentioned a pot full of pops.
Sure. Nope. You didn't. Here's the problem, Jesse. Once again, jumping to conclusions. You didn't ask what kind of cereal it was. If you did ask, it would have been Raisin Bran. And the Raisin Bran, if it does nothing, it does. It was part of my colonoscopy cleanse. It cleans everything right out. Forget about it. There is no weight gain with a bowl of Raisin Bran.
From Game Master, if we ever play a game where we rank cereals, Raisin Bran is last. Just that's a hint.
I love Raisin Bran.
Oh, God.
Nope.
Is
Wrong.
You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind.
Especially the Raisin Bran Crunch, so good.
God. No thanks.
Well,
What's making it crunch like that?
yeah. Listen, guys, this has been a blast.
I watched a video not too long ago, and Raisin Bran isn't. So the healthiest cereals: Cheerios, Fiber One, shredded wheat. There's
Raisin
a couple
Bran.
others like
Raisin Bran.
Chex, Kicks. Raisin Bran is a little bit further down actually, because it's not further down compared to like Cocoa Pebbles or Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but it's not as healthy as you're making it sound.
What if you do what I do, which is pour a bowl of Raisin Bran in a pot, add more raisins because there's not enough, and then you find out you're out of milk, so you use half and half. What if you do that? Because that's
crazy. It was.
I think half and half
the
is
craziest thing I
significantly
think
less.
I've ever heard.
Yeah,
yeah. I called.
the half and half killed it.
I
think.
called Christian, and Christian's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Eating some Raisin Bran," and he's like, "Nice, nice." I go, "Fucking just found out I don't have any milk though," and he goes, "Oh shit! So you gonna run to the store?" Now I live walking distance to a store, and he goes, "You gonna go to the store?" And I go, "Nah." I had some half and half.
Oh God, that's brutal.
How was it? Did it taste
It was
like
so
that?
fucking good. It was so good. It was like the creamiest bowl of Raisin Bran you ever had in your life.
Believe it
Wow.
or not, it was that moment that for the first time in my life, I actually like took the time to think and go, "What is half and half? That's half milk, half cream." I'm like, that's fucking terrible. Oh my god.
Nah, shit was solid. Shit was solid. I dare all of you to try it before
Wow.
you knock it. But
Yeah, I think you'd immediately. I feel like you'll put yourself on a fast track to get dementia.
you know what? Sign me up.
I'm doing it, Mike. I'm doing it.
If there was a way to get bacon into my Raisin Bran just to accelerate that dementia, I would.
The only difference is that I'm gonna try it with a sugary cereal, like Hunter said, Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Cocoa Pebbles. I'm not trying it with no Raisin Bran, but I'll try it with like Fruity Pebbles or Tricks. I'll try it like something like that.
Yeah, and
Your
this
heart
is
will fucking jump off a cliff.
Yeah,
it won't even be a heart attack. It'll be
Just
like
so
a
you
heart
know.
exit your body, dude.
just so
I
you
will-
know. This
I will
is
drive
why.
home from work in a 200-degree car while eating Tricks and half at the same time.
Yeah,
I will
and
do
then
that for you guys.
and then he'll walk into the bathroom and not be able to pee.
Yeah, true.
All right,
Wow.
listen, guys,
That's
this has
crazy.
been fun. I think it's time. Christian's thing died a long time ago. Hunter, cue up the music. It is time
Let's do it.
for the game. So introducing our game master, Mr. Jesse Mena.
What the fuck was that? You're not gonna get him to come out like that.
Jesse, you have been so beaten down that you don't know what it's like to be introduced as a man. Mr. Jesse Mena, that's you, brother. That's you.
Someone's got it. All right, Christian, try to take a. Go ahead, Christian. You got it. You know
I
how
don't
it
know if I can
goes.
function like this.
I've clicked the game sound like 7 times on it over and over.
Let's just keep it going.
I
I'm
will
gonna
be.
peek out my mic.
I will be the man. I'll be the man.
No, he's gonna do it. He just said he'll do it. Here we go.
Well, I
Ready?
have to do it in a normal tone in order to not peek out my mic. So,
Let's see.
Jesse, Jose, Bruno, Mania.
Hunter,
Mena!
Hunter, give it a go.
right, hold on.
that
I
was
gotta
sad.
tweak my way.
For Derek.
Actually, worse than
I
Let's do it
told
for
you.
Derek.
How bad?
Let's do it
How
for
bad?
Derek, Hunter.
How bad are you wishing you just went with the original introduction that I gave you?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, let's bring him out. You know him, you love him.
Oh, God.
It's Jesse Jose Burrito Fajitas Mena.
Fajitas. Fuck.
That's how you do it. I love it. I'm amped up to play this.
Welcome back, Game Master. Tell us what we got.
Tell us about the game we're playing tonight.
Game.
Yeah, so we're gonna be doing 2 truths and a lie. So I'm gonna read you two truths, and one of them is gonna be a lie. The mix-up this time is it's gonna be everybody versus Mike.
That's right.
All right.
So we got 3 brains against 1.
Wait, I've got to
think
go
there's
get.
a
While
slight
you
advantage.
explain this, I'm gonna go get my chips. I'll be right back. Keep explaining.
Okay. Oh yeah, the Funyuns.
I can hear you.
Yes. So I feel like I already explained it, but you know what 2 truths are, and you know
so
what a lie
what's the
is.
truth and what's a
So,
lie?
I'm gonna be reading you facts, or yeah, it looks like a lot of these are facts. And
Yeah,
you're
we
gonna
don't
be
really
telling
do
me
those
which one
here.
is a true, or which one is true, and which 2 are true, and which one is a lie. Okay, so I guess we'll start. He can hear us.
What's the
so-
subject? Is this about what is this
It's
about?
about anything. It's all over.
Anything goes.
It's a, and the last bonus question is a real fun one. But we'll see when I can tie that in.
Okay.
So, Christian, Hunter, Ashley. All right,
Okay.
you ready?
Take us
home. So-
Let's go.
The first Walkman was released by Sony in 1979. All right.
I did do quotations on Walkman.
Is now a good time to ask what a Walkman is?
Nice. All right.
Walkman
The next
is the thing where you it was like a iPod, pre-iPod times. You would put
All right.
I guess
Yep.
you'd walk
You're right.
around with a little device that you'd press a button and play music on it.
There you go.
It's like
All
the
right,
first
now
version of an iPod.
The next
Essentially.
fact. MTV launched in 1981. Right? All right. And now the first iPhone was released in 1995.
All right.
Okay, that's a lie.
Which
Yeah.
one is real?
iPhone.
iPhone's a lie. Lock it in. Right,
All
Ash?
You got that
yeah,
one
I
right.
think so too.
That one is right all day.
Nice.
All right. So Mike.
Okay.
All right. So your first fact. YouTube launched in 2005. Your second one. Facebook started in a college dorm in 2004. All right. And the third one. TikTok launched before Vine in 2010.
Interesting. TikTok launched before Vine in 2010. I'm just curious how obvious this is. Is the rest of everybody like positive or no?
Well, the
Yeah.
first set of questions are going to be easy.
Yeah.
And then it goes medium, then it goes hard.
I didn't realize.
So just so you
Okay, I feel like this isn't easy. Facebook in 2004 in a college dorm sounds about right. YouTube in 2005. Okay, I'm gonna go. TikTok is the false one.
know. Yes, you'd be correct.
All right,
Good job, Mike.
fantastic.
Team Mike.
I'm gonna
Nice.
go back to eating my Asian meat sauce flavored Lay's potato chips.
All right, so these.
Hell, wait. Let's not breeze over that. What
What
is
was
this?
that? What flavor?
Meat sauce flavored?
They are Asian meat sauce flavored.
What the heck? This guy's like, don't eat bacon, don't eat ham. I'm telling you.
That's the fast track to dementia. I hope you remember us, but I'm not confident.
Continue.
All right. Christian, Hunter, Ashley. This one's a little bit harder. The original PlayStation launched in 1994. All right, your second one. Xbox was released before PlayStation. And your third one. Nintendo 64 came out in 1996. Which one of those is a lie?
I don't believe Xbox came before PlayStation.
I did.
That's
It did.
Did it?
Yes. Xbox came before PlayStation. The original Xbox was the original. The first one was a lie. What did you? Can you say the first one again?
The first one is the original PlayStation launched in 1994.
That's way too early. PlayStation 1, 1994. Am I right? Or am I going crazy? Maybe I'm going crazy. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't alive. But actually, do you remember the original PlayStation? Because Dad got it right away, pretty much.
It was a tiny one, like this big, but I
Yeah,
don't
but that
remember
was
if
when
that
I was
a
probably like conscious and with memory, producing memories.
Yeah, I don't know if it came out before even I was born.
Yeah. Christian, what do you think? Because PlayStation original Xbox would have been, I don't know, 2004, 2003, something like that.
You think the PlayStation
2005?
came out before Nintendo 64?
Whoa.
No.
No, but
No.
but PlayStation, he said it came out in 1994, and then you said Nintendo 64 came out in 96.
It did.
Yeah, Nintendo 64 came first. Sorry, I don't know what I said. Nintendo 64 came. That's. I think that one's true. I think.
So then the PlayStation one's wrong.
I think the PlayStation 1 came out like around the same time as the original Xbox. They were competitors. They came out very close to one another, I think. But I definitely think Xbox came first. Maybe I'm mistaken though. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
I thought PlayStation came first, but I do not recall.
It definitely didn't come out in 1996 though, right? I think it's too early.
None of these sound right.
Derek's
I
not
think-
even here, and
I
you
think-
guys are taking too long.
Sure. Yeah. I think go with.
And Mike has been quiet this whole time.
Go with the PlayStation one, the first option.
Sure. I think let me have my one wrong answer where I failed a team per game, and this will be it.
Okay.
All right. So what was your final answer? Which one's the lie?
PlayStation did not come out in 1996. I think that's a lie.
So the original PlayStation launched December 3rd, 1994. So that one is true. The Nintendo 64 came out in 96. The Xbox was released before PlayStation is a lie.
Wow.
PlayStation was
There you
released in
go.
1994, and the original Xbox came out in 2001.
You always got to have me throwing the game for my team. Taking
Okay.
over.
So
It's all right, Hunter.
I was
1994. Holy shit!
so I was trying to follow that. Did they not get a point?
They did
No.
not. They did
Wow,
not, no.
man, that was very
Yeah,
confusing.
so they
All
said
right.
they said the original PlayStation launched in 1994 was a lie, but that is actually true.
Okay,
That's
all right,
actually true.
all right. Here we
Wow.
go. So here's my chance to take the lead.
Yes.
Wow. Sorry. Good instincts, Christian.
It's all good.
All right, here we go.
All right, Mike.
Yes.
So your first one is the TV show Friends ended in 2004. All right, and your next one, the TV show The Office premiered in 2005.
Okay.
All right, and your third one, Netflix started as a streaming service in 2001.
Netflix streaming started as a streaming service in 2001.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's false. It started as a rent box. It didn't start streaming until much later. That's the false one.
That is correct. Netflix streaming in 2001 is a lie. It was all deep by mail at first.
Correct. All right, that was easy, and that is me taking the lead 2-1.
All right, these last questions are hard.
Very nice. It's all my
All right.
fault. Keep it going.
So Christian, Hunter, Ashley. All right, the first text message was sent in 1992. All right, your second one, SMS originally stood for Short Messaging Service. Your third one, the first emoji was created in the United States.
I like this game. It's a good one, Jesse.
I feel like it's the emoji one.
I would agree.
I don't know why, but emojis inherently feel like Asian culture, like
That's so
Japanese.
racist. That's so
Agreed.
racist.
Yeah.
As he's eating
Nice.
Asian meat sauce chips.
Yeah.
Is there an
You're
emoji? on
offending
there?
Mike's culture.
Tell me
There's
what
a-
all the details on that bag say. What does
It
all the
says-
writing say?
It says Italian red meat flavor. And then,
the only English on the bag.
actually, yeah. It does say 50% less, whatever that means. I
Yeah,
can't
you're gonna
understand
get
that.
less of it. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know how many calories are in here.
matter.
And Lay's. That's it. Everything else is not in English. I'll tell you right now, though, it's a damn good bag of chips. Very good.
Nice. That's what matters.
Yep.
What are you guys
Ashley, what's your
thinking?
gut feeling?
Lock it in. I'm fine with
What's
that.
what? Lock. What's your gut feeling? We don't have anything yet. Oh, just for emoji.
Yeah, that's probably. I mean, the short messaging service sounds about right. I don't have any input on this one.
All right,
Apple.
Christian.
So here's the thing: is Apple is gonna. Well, maybe it's not Apple. Maybe it's pre-Apple.
Hmm.
Is it like Windows? Microsoft? But like
Yeah,
on
those
computers
emojis. Yeah.
with the first emojis? Or
Those
did
would
I
all
mean
be US.
emoji is a specific because emoji is a specific to iPhone, right? Like iPhone invented emoji? Maybe not. I don't know.
Did they? I didn't know that.
I don't know. That was where it was popularized for me, at least. Was when smartphones became a thing with iPhone.
Instant
I
messaging
think, yeah,
like
before
AOL
that,
and
there
all
were
that.
emoticons.
Yeah. I think Derek has a point. You guys do just drag on.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have 3 minds to go against, so it's very easy for one person to say, "Okay, this is what I think. Go."
What do you think, Hunter?
This guy's got an excuse for everything.
Short message service sounds suspicious to me. I don't think it's the text one. It's either short message or first emoji. But I'm usually wrong. My brain says probably SMS, but I'm usually wrong. So do with that what you must.
All right, Christian, give me your answer. Give me your team's
Screw it.
answer.
It's my turn to let the team down. Let's go C.
Let's go.
All right.
Are
Here we
we
go.
on the same level?
Christian. The first emoji originated in the U.S. It started in Japan. So you are correct.
Let's
All
go.
right, you are correct. You get a point.
This guy's a goat.
Nice.
He even said Japanese. I was like, man, this guy's on it.
2-2.
Amazing.
Mike, you can win it right here, Mike.
Here we go.
All right, Mike.
All right, we've got our strategy down now. We just whatever I think, do the opposite.
The first viral YouTube video was Charlie Bit My Finger. All right, and the second one, YouTube was founded in 2005. All right, and you ready? Your third one,
Mm-hmm.
Gangnam Style was the first video to hit 1 billion views. Which one is the lie? This is the hardest one.
I'll show you the hardest one.
Yeah, everyone heard that.
All right,
Everyone was being
well-
quiet when you said that.
YouTube is absolutely true, just using deductive reasoning because that came up earlier and you already used that one. So that one is true. So now,
I didn't talk
yeah,
about
Yeah.
you did. You used it in the first
Oh.
question. So that came up
don't
twice,
remember.
so that tells me that that's absolutely true.
I don't
So now
remember.
we're down to 50-50 between is the first viral video Charlie Bit My Finger and Gangnam Style is the first one to hit 1
Oops.
billion.
That's fine.
Now,
50-50.
50-50. Gangnam Style hitting 1 billion makes the most sense because that was a worldwide phenomenon. But Charlie Bit My Finger definitely did go viral, but was it the first viral?
The game of firsts.
I am just to be clear, because we're getting long here, late into the night. I'm picking the thing that I think is fake. And I'm saying that the fake thing, the first thing to go viral was Charlie Bit My Finger. That's fake.
I think that's correct.
Mike, you have won this week again. Charlie Bit My Finger was not the first viral YouTube.
Evolution
It
of
was-
dance.
Dancing baby.
Evolution
it
of
was-
dance.
It was called The Evolution of Dance.
I remember that one. That one.
That was the first viral YouTube video.
Yes.
Great job, Mike.
Yep.
So for the I don't know if I should give this to the winner. Actually, I'm gonna give this to the winner because Hunter's not on that team, and Hunter knows too much about me.
Yes.
So what I did was I made 2 truths and a lie, but I did it about myself.
Oh, this.
And I only got answer, like I went through Rachel. I didn't call my mom for.
Fantastic.
So, all right. So I'm gonna read you 3 things that have happened to me in my life,
yes.
and you're gonna tell me which one is a lie.
Okay. I'm writing down. Here we go. I've been perfect so far. Let's see if we can keep it going.
All right. So, Rachel and I once stopped while driving through the mountains in Georgia because we saw an abandoned lake campsite and wanted to explore it.
Okay.
All right. And your second one. I once wet my bed when my friend from school was sleeping over my house.
Okay.
All right. And the third one. I drove to Estero. Again, this is a repeat thing for me. In my car that would break down after running for too long, and it had no AC. Just for a date with a girl, and I ended up getting stood up. Estero's like 45 minutes away.
No, I know where Estero is. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, now this is a good one. Because I actually believe all 3 of these. Is there a chance that all 3 are true? Is there a chance? No?
That'd be funny.
Yeah, that would be funny. I'm going to say that you... Yeah, I'm going to say that the Jesse that I know, unless you've changed a whole bunch, Jesse would not be willing to pull over to the side of the road and explore an abandoned campsite in the mountains. I would think that Jesse, he'd be too practical. He'd see too many problems with that. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say you definitely wet the bed. You definitely drove in your broke down car to get stood up. But what you didn't do is pull over on the side of the road and go explore a camp with Rachel.
Well, if you can direct your attention to my stream that I have going.
Hold on, I gotta get there. All right, we're watching.
So this is in Blue Ridge, Georgia. We stopped and we went through this whole, it was like a mountain abandoned area, and it had like all kinds of hot dog buns and condiments, like everyone's having and they just poof went up in flames, and it was the scariest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. And that was wild. Wow. So Rachel and I stopped at the side of the road and side of the mountain in Blue Ridge, Georgia, just to see what the hell this was, because we drove by it like 5 times.
Wow.
But it had like huge, like, what is that? What is that right there? So I'm pretty sure we went in there. It had like a stage, like this was like some culty stuff that we walked through.
Yeah,
it had to be.
Wow.
Okay, I didn't get it right.
And the one that is a lie is no girl would ever stand me up. I never drove to Estero to get stood up. I definitely wet the bed. When my friend Austin Moody, you guys may know him. So
what? There's no reason why. Why'd you wet the bed?
You had one of those dreams where you thought you're at a toilet.
It's happened. It's happened.
Did he know? Did he find out? Did you tell him?
He probably knew when I asked my mom to change my sheets in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Wow. So the fake story was you've never been stood up.
Yeah, exactly. If you believe it or not.
Well, Mike, your problem right off the bat was I actually agreed with you in my head, and so as soon as I think of the answer is right, I think the universe says no.
I should have consulted. I should have phoned a friend, and I would have picked Hunter just so I could pick against him whenever he chose.
Yeah, that would have been smart.
Nice.
But that was the
give me the theme music. Give me the theme music. Great job, Jesse. Jesse, I'm sorry.
Good job.
I'm sorry that I gave you such a poor intro. But as usual, Jesse shows up and does a phenomenal job with the game. We are closing it out, but before we do, we're going to do the last segment of the show. It's a segment I like to call Last Call. It's where we're going to go around the room, just a real quick, brief last call. It could be about anything. It could be about something we talked about, something we didn't talk about. You could tease something about next week. It could be about anything at all. I'm going to direct the traffic, and I'm going to go to Ashley first. Ashley, give me your last call.
He was hoping
last
to go the
call.
I was hoping for some examples to bounce off of, but I'm just going to go off of it being episode 52. I think that it's been really fun. I'm glad that I am a part of it and that I've been able to stick around and have a great time with you guys.
That was
Nice.
great thought. Great last
Nice.
thought.
I'll follow that up.
You know, I'll follow that up. So
no,
my
I'll
last
follow that
thought,
up. So listen,
my last
Christian-
thought is Hunter forgot. If you don't know, Hunter's knee has been hurting a lot. He's just been whining about it for months. So he finally had his MRI scheduled, and this guy forgot it. So now I think it's next week.
Yeah.
We all got to hold him accountable now. Next week he has an MRI scheduled. We have money. I'm not saying who, but a couple of us have money that he's gonna forget it.
Yeah.
And some of us have a lot of money on it that he's gonna forget. So we will stay tuned next Thursday when we all meet up, and we're reminding him that it's tomorrow, and he still forgets it. I just want everyone to be ready for that conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is my last thought.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, thanks for stealing my airspace there.
Go ahead and follow
Asshole.
that up, Hunter.
Okay, tune in next week. So next week we're gonna have a great episode because number one, Ashley's not gonna be sick. Jesse's gonna have a fixed AC in his car. He's gonna be a new man driving to work with cold air.
Going to.
Can't wait for
Absolutely
that.
not. No way.
And that's we're gonna have Derek back as well, which is gonna be great. My dad. We're excited to have you back, Dad. I hope you had a fun cruise, and we look forward to another wonderful year of great podcast episodes. What was that for? Let's go into that really quick before we breeze past it.
All right, go
Jesse,
ahead,
why-
Christian.
Jesse, why did you play that, by the way?
All right, Christian, go ahead.
Go
Let's
ahead.
hear your
No,
last
go
thought.
ahead, Jesse. You can tell us really quickly. Just 5 seconds, really quick. Why did you play that?
Yeah.
So,
Somebody's over
if you
it.
couldn't hear it for whatever reason, I played a sad horn. So I was just sad that Derek's not here. That's really it. Honestly, you know what? No, I'm glad Derek's not here. So, Mike, you did a fantastic job tonight. Steering the conversation, steering everything. You did fantastic. Derek will be, I feel like he'll be driving and he'll just have a little tear in his eye because he's so proud of his boy Mike. So I'm so proud to hear of it.
Thank you.
And I'm happy. Good job. That's
Thank
why I
you.
played a sad horn.
Yeah. Definitely props to Mike. It was a great show, Mike. Thanks for taking control, grabbing
guys.
some topics for the card. You did a wonderful
Appreciate
job.
both
today.
of you taking your time to do your last call and then fucking going back over it again to steal everything I was about
Ashley,
to say. That was
any more
great.
thoughts, Ashley?
Yeah, that was.
How about we go back to Mike? Mike, any last thoughts as well?
haven't
Mike
given
or
it yet.
Ashley?
I'll be a gentleman to kick it to Christian.
No, it was like I
Not
said,
even throw
it basically all just got covered. I was very proud of everybody this week. Obviously, we were missing some key themes, you know, sound effects,
As
funny
his
phone
cat
calls.
licks himself behind him.
Yeah, she's going it now.
Yeah.
So what Christian meant to say was ditto what they all said.
Yeah.
Very, very
Christian,
creative.
anything
Christian.
original?
Very,
Say,
very
Christian,
proud
by
of
the
what
way.
we were able to do.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
any
I
original
think-
thoughts that you
I
want to
think
come up
he's-
with?
I think Derek is gonna very much enjoy this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though he wasn't on it, I think it might end up being one of his favorites.
Yeah. My last call, very simply, is this. I think Derek very aptly thought that this would just be a slam fest where we took shots at him and took advantage of his absence. But his absence is felt, at least, you know, not just by me, but by everybody. It's felt tremendously. It's a hole in a pair of shoes that there's nobody that can fill. We miss you. We're glad that you're back next week. I look forward to it. These guys made it really easy this week on me. All I had to do was set them up. These guys knocked it down. That was the show this week. If nobody has anything else, I'm going into the closing song.
Hit it.
Everybody's
Wait,
right.
Christian, do you have anything original that you have thought of while he was
Go ahead
talking?
and hit that song, Mike. Go ahead.
No.
All right, you got it, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
And play.
All you got to do is click the stream, Hunter.
Oh yeah.
It's been one hell of a year, full of stories and beer, bad ideas and good friends gathered right here. We laughed till we cried, took a few verbal swings, turned microphones and nonsense and unforgettable things. From the first episode to tonight's last call, You stuck with us through every rise and every fall. So from all of us here, before we hit the road, there's one thing we gotta say before we go. Hey, thank y'all for listening, every week tuning in, riding shotgun through the trouble we get in. This is even my grandma doesn't like you, and somehow you're still here, so we must be doing something true.
Dude, this guy's outro songs are even better than Derek's. That's crazy.
Raise a glass, sing along, let the good times roll. You've been part of this crazy little family we've built and grown. Until next time, friends, keep your hearts light and your drinks cold. From all of us to all of you, thanks for listening to the show. Hey, thank y'all for listening, every week tuning in, riding shotgun through the trouble we get in. This is even my grandma doesn't like you, and somehow you're still here, so we must be doing something true.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.